All right, Sean Zattel, FightHype.com, here with one of the top young super middleweights in the game, maybe the top young super middleweight in the game, Diego
Appreciate that,
Pacheco. How you doing, Diego?
I'm good, bro. Excited to be here in Las Vegas again, be back again against a good opponent. I'm here with my family, with my wife, with my daughter, my team, and just feeling amazing, feeling blessed, and excited for this fight. It's a good opponent. Sean McCollum, he's undefeated. He's a good fighter, a good head on his shoulders, and just looking forward to showing the world what I'm about once again.
Yeah, shorter fighter named Sean. Kind of feel like you're fighting your version of a Sean Porter at 68 a little bit, or
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, he's here for a reason. He's done his thing. He's worked his way here. But now he's never been in there with no Diego Pacheco or even close to what I'm bringing Saturday. And right now I feel sharper and stronger than ever. I'm excited for this fight. It's 2023 was an amazing year for me. Got the headline in 3 different countries and took care of business every time. And I'm looking forward to doing the same thing this year. Starting with here at Fontainebleau. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. I'm excited that it's the first fight ever here, and that's amazing. For me, I'm motivated. I'm excited. And yeah, man, just ready to keep this KO streak going.
He's undefeated, and all fighters are here for a reason. But they also say there's levels to the sport.
For sure, man. You know what it is, man. It's levels to this, man. And like I said, I really don't do much talking. I let everyone else do that. I let everyone else dictate what they think about me. And just with their opinions on me, I'm not here to say I'm that monster or I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? But when I go in that ring, I'll take care of business. And I feel like watching me ringside or watching me on TV, watching me live, it doesn't justify what it's like being in there with me. The guys who've been in there with me, these 20 fights, they know what it is. And even like the opponents who you really don't know about, they fight me and I get them out of there, and then they fight other prospects and then they give them draws or they fuck around and beat them. You know what I mean? So it's like hardcore fans, they know what it is. They respect my skills. They respect what I bring to boxing. But it's the casual fans that I gotta get on. And I feel like I need a big name after this. After this fight, I feel I need a big name to get that respect and get in that conversation with the elites.
What do you think? You mentioned even in person, even on TV. What do you think is a little lost in translation that you don't fully know without being in the ring with you? What do you think?
Just my power, my speed, my IQ, the way I move and the way I avoid shots and counter. Honestly, it's a lot of little things that I feel like people miss or just go over people's heads. You know what I mean? But once you're in there with me, it's like I can feel the way they just start respecting me, the way they start slowing down, they start folding, and it's just in me, to be a great boxer and a humble person. I'm a humble beast. That's what I like to call myself.
South Central's finest.
Yeah. That's the nickname they gave me in the hood when I came back there. That's what everybody was calling me. So I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Let's throw it on the shirt. But that's where that came from, and honestly, I just think I feel I'm one of the best boxers out right now. You know what I mean? And of course, me saying that don't really mean shit. But you guys see what I'm about when I'm in the ring. Saturday night is gonna be special. It's gonna be a great performance for me.
You like that song, "How to Survive in South Central" from Ice Cube?
Ice Cube for sure. Yeah, I like that. I like all those songs, man. Yeah, I grew up in the hood, my whole life. I was born there to 2 years ago. I moved to Seattle, Washington. But before that, all I knew was the hood. You know what I mean? And in the hood, the first thing you learn is respect. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm the way I am.
Talking about your style, is boxer puncher? Do you feel like that's what you're developing
into?
Sure,
boxer puncher. I could counter punch, but I could also press the action. When I got to, I could step to him, and I got good defense. I really don't get touched that much. I don't think have you ever seen my face ever messed up after a fight?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So my defense is sharp. I know how to keep my range. If I gotta get in the inside, I will. I'll go to the body. I'll land good uppercuts. All that. And at bay, you know what it is at bay, man. Guys can't really fuck with me when I'm on the outside. But I like to make it exciting sometimes to get on the inside. Like I said, I'm trying to be mentioned with the elites. I'm trying to be one of those guys who puts on amazing performances and people want to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is it a, you know, like a perfect balance you're trying to strike? Because it looks like on
Exactly.
tape, your hardest shot, the best shot is the left or right uppercut, the left hook. But
Body
you're a
level.
tall guy,
Yeah.
so of course the one and the
Yeah.
two got to be working. So is it
sure.
just like trying to find that perfect balance?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you know, the long punches, that's always gonna work for me. You know, obviously I'm 6'4", got long reach. You know what I mean? So the jab, my jab is my best weapon. You know, once I stick to that jab, man, I feel like people can't really fuck with me. You know, but sometimes I get like, I don't want to just keep jabbing. You know, I want to get on it. I want to throw them uppercuts. I want to go to the body. I want to get like creative and really have fun. You know, so sometimes, you know. And obviously in boxing, you know, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get touched sometimes, you know what I mean? But I just feel like I'm a complete fighter, and I'm gonna show that this Saturday against Sean McCalman.
Were you happy when Fedora won? Like, yeah, let's go tall guys.
Yeah,
let's
for
go
sure.
tall skinny guys.
For sure. Yeah, I was like, man, I was rooting for Fedora. That's my boy. Yeah, we sparred before. We've done a lot of rounds together, and he's a good fighter. He has a lot of heart, and yeah, I was excited for him when he won that fight. I was really happy for him.
Damn, you guys sparring is probably like better than 99% of fights you'll see on pay-per-view.
Yeah, honestly, man, he a dog. He could fight. He get on this side, and it's weird, man. He throw these weird punches and they land. I'm like, damn. But he's a good fighter. My respects to him. You know, hopefully he defends his title and keep doing his thing.
You know, with David, of course, David Benavidez moving up to 75 for Vosdek, and today he was talking about like, I'm almost done with this Canelo stuff. I'm ready to fight the champions at 75. Is part of you like that? Because it's like, great, now my big dog goes up to 75, and now I could really hunt any and everything at 68.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, me and Jose and David, we've been talking about it. You know, David was sticking around 168 for that Canelo fight, but Canelo, it seemed like he don't want no smoke with David. You know, so he's ready to move it to 75. And honestly, I think he gonna be even way better at 75. You know, he's gonna be stronger. He's gonna be more elusive, like everything. You know, and I'm excited to watch him at 75. And like you said, now he left it like. I feel like he left it wide open at 168 for me now. You know, they talking about Morrell moving up too. So, you know, it's really like I'm ready for any of those guys up there. You know, I'm trying to get to those world title fights. Obviously, you know, it's a marathon. You know, it's not a quick sprint. You know what I mean? So I'm working my way there. You know. You know what it is, man. Ready to put in work this Saturday. I had an amazing camp, and I just feel I'm in the best position I've ever been in my career this far, and ready to show Saturday night that, you know, I'm made to be mentioned with them elites.
You know, you mentioned Morrell moving up. Do you kind of agree with the sentiment from people in boxing that it's you and him when you talk about the two best young guys at 68?
Yeah, for sure, man. Morrell, my respect to him. He's a great fighter. He's an amazing fighter. To me, I feel David was the best at 168, and he was right behind him.
So, but you guys are probably going to see each other one day, right?
Yeah,
you
for sure, man. That'll be an amazing fight. You know, all those fights are fights that are bound to get made in the future. You know, like I said, you know, Eddie Hearn, I've been telling him about getting me these fights. The guys in the top 10, you know, but obviously he's good at what he does. You know, he's good at bringing guys and unfolding their careers the way he thinks they're supposed to. And my job is to keep putting in the work, and whoever he puts in front of me, get him out of there. And that's what I've been doing, and I will continue to do.
You mentioned you think David will be better at 75. Do you think it'll be kind of like when Canelo went to 60 and 68?
Yeah,
like that kind of improvement.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I feel like because even like in camp right now, like he's looking strong. You know what I mean? And he asked me to go down there to Miami with him, but you know I got my newborn baby. I got my wife. My wife
Congrats,
been holding.
man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, my wife been holding it down this whole camp. You know, she's overnight feeding.
You had a son,
you know,
or a daughter?
Daughter. Yeah, her name is Divine Pacheco, and yeah, you know, it's just amazing having them there here with me on fight week, and you know, after this fight, you know, it's time for me to help her a little bit more. You know, she's been holding it down. I ain't gonna lie. You know, she's been holding it down. So yeah, you know, it's time for me to help her out a little bit after this fight.
Last one, man, just about all this Benavidez stuff. Who do you think is the more difficult fight for him at 75, and how confident are you he could beat either guy, Beterbiev or Bivol?
I feel Beterbiev is probably the harder fight for him. But I think he still beats both of them. You know, I think he beats Bivol. I think he beats Benavidez. Obviously, you know, they're amazing fighters. They're elite fighters. You know, and it'll be amazing fights. You know, but if I had to like put my money on somebody, I'd say David to beat both of them.
Were you there when they sparred, Bivol and David?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Is it true what they say that David
sure.
got the better?
I'll confirm it for sure. David cold. I ain't gonna lie. I feel he's the best boxer in the world right now.
Was it like very competitive and David got the better of it, or he separated himself?
I think and the first few rounds was a little competitive. I say the first round, and then after that, David just kind of made adjustments and took over the sparring session.
How many rounds they go?
How many rounds? Damn, I can't remember exactly how many rounds. Maybe like 5 or something like that. They didn't go too many. Yeah, like,
this is in Cali, back like a couple years back?
Yeah, Cali. Yeah. Honestly, don't quote me on how many rounds they did. I don't remember how many rounds they did, but I remember David for sure getting the best of him.
Can we really make too much of that, or is it just sparring, or can you?
Yeah,
take
honestly, no, it's just sparring, you know. So in the fight, you know, it's completely different. Like I was just saying earlier, like sparring, like even my sparring partners are like people who like watch me live, or like they don't know what it's like being in there with me in a real fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just sparring, you know.
Thank you, Diego. Good luck to you Saturday, bro.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.